days here that we might as well either, you know what, or get off the pot. I've been trying to wrap up all the little loose ends. I had a small issue with the new starter and the flywheel teeth tapping on it. And so I've got a paper gasket on the starter. I've massaged the ends of the teeth a little bit, and the part on the ring gear looked like it was forward just a hair, so I knocked it back just a little bit. So that should take care of any problem. I rotate the motor after that, and none of the teeth none of the teeth touched on anything. So I've just put the plugs back in it. I've rolled it over. I've got oil pressure up here, so I know my system's working somewhat. And we'll go ahead and do a quick walk around. I've actually got a medical situation that prevents me from getting out here in the garage. Yeah. I had a medical procedure that they implanted a device inside me, and where it's implanted, when I tighten up and use my trunk muscles, my lower abdominal muscles, apparently it's poking something or cutting something because I'm passing blood afterwards. So that's why I haven't been out here in the garage, and I might as well come out and tell you guys. I just didn't want a bunch of, "I'm sorry, Ron, I hope you get better," and all this kind of stuff. So please don't put that in there. I didn't want that. And I figure I can't drag you guys on any longer without telling you what's going on. It's just not fair to you. So there's a reason behind everything. You know, my luck isn't the greatest, but that's just the way it is. And I gotta look at it that way because I'm used to it happening to me. So, all this being aside, I found another condenser since I couldn't find my other two. I've got my distributor wire over here going to the negative side of the coil I shortened up. I can't figure out why I don't have any hot to this. So I've got a hot wire connected here that I can just clip on my coil and fire it up. But otherwise, you know, everything else is pretty good. It's going to blow out a little bit of oil because I know I've got oil in the cylinders. And it'll smoke for just a little bit, but it'll stop. So I'm going to go ahead and finish hooking up the coil here, and I'll be right back with you. Okay? There's the oil bulkhead coming out and going back to the oil filters down there in the back. I've got a manual gauge up here, so I can crank it over out here or run it out here, and I can see that I do have oil pressure. I know it's overkill. I don't have my wires wrapped or anything because I'm still trying to fool around with those, and I don't have my generator on there or alternator, but I just kind of wanted to give you a walk around so you can see what everything looks like. And when you use a GM starter like that, you got to have to hook that jumper wire down there if you're using it in a Ford application. I don't need that on it. Okay. We need power. Guess I didn't have the condenser on there all the way. I guess that would keep it from firing up. Hey. Little bit of lifter. Running 60 pounds on the oil. I'm just going to warm it up a little bit so I can torque it. Well, guys, looks like I can retorque my heads now. Got a little bit warm. I've got some lifter clatter in there. I didn't really expect that, but that's okay. I can take care of the lifter clatter. That's easy enough. Yeah, I do have a little bit of oil leak though. Let me. And right down there, and it looks like it's coming out of my bulkhead right there. It looks like it's maybe not on tight enough. I'll give it a little bit more twist, and it looks like this one, I don't know if you can see it, the one where it's going back into the block there, I'll probably have to give it a couple more twists. It's got a little bit of a puddle on the ground there, but I don't think it's got any oil or anything running up down anywhere where it's not supposed to be. Like I say, I just wanted to get on here and give you guys a little something, even though it's not much. She runs. She's back together. I feel so darn good about it. Well, you know, I really feel good about this. When I was running it over by hand, I could hear the teeth in the back hitting on the starter gear, on the nose of the starter. So I made a couple adjustments there, cleaned up the teeth on the Bendix, put a paper gasket in it, and cleaned up the teeth. I think I already said that. Anyway, and it seemed to make all the difference in the world. It wasn't touching on it. I checked it before I cranked it over, and it seemed really good. So I'll have to find a place to mount my coil. I'll retorque the heads. I'll get the oil leaks fixed. And I'll get the radiator on it, and we'll get some coolant put back in this thing and fire it up and check the timing and get it to run a little bit smoother. Okay? So, until next time, I don't know when it'll be. It won't be that long, I hope. But so, you know, like I said, guys, woo, that head's a little warm on the back of my arm there. And like I said, guys, sometimes you can't get out in the garage and it's not your fault. So don't be hating on me too much. I try to get out here. I really do. This is killing me not to have this thing. Wouldn't it kill you not to have this thing running? Really. So, motor's back together. Damn, it feels good to feel the warmth off of it. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your positive input. I really appreciate it. Until next time, this is a win.